It is degree 4. So what's that mean? 4
5.
zeros. Not necessarily unique. Okay? So, what do I know? I know x equals I, x equals 1 plus 2I. What's missing?
Conjugate.
Which is x equal negative I minus 2I. And how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4.
So we don't change -1 to a negative, just the...
Remember, conjugates, it's only the thing in the middle. It's only the sign in the middle. So now, if I know the zeros, then I know the factors. Now, I'm dealing with more than one term here. I'm going to put it in parentheses. It makes my life so much easier. Because I know that my polynomial is x minus the 0, x minus the 0, x minus the 0, and now I wish I wouldn't have blown it up, x minus the 0. The only one I would change is this in the middle, so that f of x equals x minus I, x plus I. I'd leave everybody else alone. X minus the 0, x minus the 0, because it's more than one term. And then what you have to do is, remember I showed you that with our calculators, I could have the same zeros, but all I'd have to do is flip the graph, vertical stretch, vertical shrink. It would still have the same zeros. So what your book tends to do is just put an A in front and say, that's some coefficient. It could be 1, could be something else. Don't know.
With these, like the 1 plus 2I, you wouldn't want to distribute the negative?
No, remember I said you're going to leave it in parentheses.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the easiest thing to do. Now, I have zeros of 1, which is multiplicity 3. That means multiplicity 3 means 1 is repeated 3 times. I have 1 plus I as a 0. And what's my missing 0? Because how many do I need? 5. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the missing 1? 1 minus I, the conjugate. So what's a possible function? Well, my possible function is f of x equals some constant times x minus 1. Since it's multiplicity 3, it's going to be cubed, right? Times x minus the 0, which is 1 plus I, times x minus the 0, which is 1 minus I. And would I want to multiply that out?
No.
No.
No, thank you.
I'm not
Yeah,
that,
seriously.
I'm not, I mean, now your book might, and on your multiplicity worksheet, it does say, I think, don't multiply it out. You could spend days trying to get to the right multiplication. Leave it in factored form. And more than likely, when you actually do this stuff, what you do it for is to get the factorizations.